embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval World and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children. Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland.
Please make sure all little ones remain fully seated on their back pockets, please. Make sure all little ones remain fully seated.
Y cuídanos, pequeños. Gracias. Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. You'll be leaving us here. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
We're now approaching New Orleans Square Station, everybody. Please remain seated. We will be stopping here momentarily for water, but we will not be exiting the train. So please remain seated. We'll be on our way momentarily to Dear People. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Welcome aboard again. Please remain seated. Keep your hands on the legs and feet inside the train at all times. Please watch your children, keeping them on your laps to the left and to the right of the train. Our next stop is going to be Toontown Depot. Toontown Depot next. Welcome aboard.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. There, personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun and say hi to Mickey and Minnie. Those of you continuing on with us,
Please remain seated and become so cool. Welcome aboard, everybody. Please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the train at all times. Please watch your children. If you have little ones with you, or to the left or to the right of you as you enter the train, that'd be great. Our next stop is going to be Tomorrowland Station. Tomorrowland Station. We'll just get there today.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
We're now approaching Tomorrowland Station. Main Street, USA. We will be going through a tunnel in order to get to Main Street, so please, no lights from your balloons, your hats, your phones. We are going to have some visitors that don't appreciate the lights, so please have them off. All aboard and welcome.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con plástico.
Stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step